Welcome to the Bravo Charlie Club, making you 12.5 minutes more awesome each week. He's Ben, I'm Richard, let's go. Ben, how you doing this week?
This week, mate, this year. Happy New Year. It's January 1st.
Yeah, that's right. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year, mate. There you go. Have you had a good Christmas break?
It's fantastic. It's always great. A lot of chillaxing going on. How about yourself?
Yeah, no, enjoying it and still got plenty to go. So I'm looking forward to the start of 2026.
Nice.
And everything it brings. Hey, mate, new listener country call out. Netherlands have joined us. So that's Goedemiddag. Pretty sure I've got that.
Again. How does that go?
Yeah. Goedemiddag.
Nice.
Pretty sure that's exactly right.
Dag, that's my only Dutch. And dankjewel. I'm tapped out. Yeah.
Welcome to our Dutch friends. I'm pretty sure it's just one person, actually. The gentleman who binge listened to like 25 episodes in 48 hours. Massive call out to Netherlands. Thanks for joining us. Hey, mate, the Fully Awake Project, it is New Year. Are you a New Year's resolution kind of guy?
I'm not a New Year's resolution guy, so
what does that mean?
Well, I like to kind of have a theme and a goal, so which I guess is kind of like a resolution, but I have been down the gym membership resolution path a few times.
Okay, so talk to me about that, because
success.
Obviously, the New Year's resolutions and gym memberships are tied hand and fist.
They're pretty close, pretty closely coupled. I think it's a big one for the sector.
Yeah.
But it's probably I guess for me it's I've not had. Well, would you say not success? Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess seeing as I stopped going and I buy the year's membership on sale.
I once bought a 3-month membership, which was only 10 passes, and it was valid for 3 months. And I went the first day and then the last 9 days of the 3-month period. So it doesn't work. My wife has told me if I need to make a change, and I'm led to believe there are changes to be made, that I should just do them straight away. But annually, I'm like you, and we've known each other a long time. I like to follow a theme. Let me tell you my theme for this year, mate.
What's your theme?
You must talk to yourself, not listen to yourself.
Oh,
now, let me put that into context for you.
Okay.
Right now, if I listen to myself, I would consider myself an old man in an old person's body. Been in multiple surgery rooms in the last 18 months, and I'm feeling a little bit broken. So if I listen to that, that's who I would become.
Yep.
But if I talk to myself, I very easily can also remind myself that I've done an Ironman triathlon. I've cycled up Mont Ventoux. I was slightly slower than Lance Armstrong, but I still got there.
He was cheating, as we found.
Yeah. So basically, I beat him.
He doesn't count. Yeah.
So, but if you talk to yourself in that positive self-talk, then that's my theme for this year. I want to get back to playing golf. I want to do some more travel, and we do a lot of travel already for work. But I want to do some travel with my wife, and I'm looking forward to that. So, that's the theme I'm running with. You must talk to yourself, not listen to yourself.
Nice. I like it. Yeah.
So and speaking of travel, if you're not going to tell me what your theme is,
I do have a theme. So but it's based around micro resolutions.
Okay.
So because of course I'm being an IT guy, I break things down into sprints or sort of cycles.
Yeah. Of course you do.
Right? Yeah. Of course I do. It comes to habit.
God,
so it's
so predictable.
4 weeks or kind of 8 weeks, and then I'll sort of give myself that time to sort of reframe a habit or to make a change. And so,
you can do that socially as well. I actually talked to my girls about this recently, where the whole have one major goal for the year and 6 micro goals for the year.
Oh
And
yeah, the Jesse
Jesse
Itzler.
Isler, yeah.
Yeah. What a legend, hey?
I
Yeah,
can't
awesome.
remember if we've discussed that on this podcast, but I just love the
Sure.
idea of having one really big thing to look forward to always,
Yep.
and then 6, so once every 8 or 9 weeks, have something to look forward to on a micro level as well. And my girls have embraced that, which is really cool. I'm very proud of the way that they've sort of started to think about that, and I think it sets you up for a pretty cool life, right?
Definitely. You
If
accumulate
you're
all these mega things, right? And you look back on it and you're like, wow, it's
wow,
this and I
look
did
at what I
that and
did.
I did like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Hey, mate,
Very
travel
cool.
tip. We're kicking off the year with a reminder to folks. Government travel websites, I think they're well worth a look. The traveling and the political environment is ever changing. And so I think the basic government travel websites in Australia, that's smarttraveller.gov.au, UK had to gov.uk, in the States it'd be travel.state.gov. That's just to name a couple. There's a wealth of information there. It's always well worth a quick look before
Yep.
you start to make your plans.
Definitely.
You got any travel tips to kick off the year with?
Oh, I do actually. I came back from Melbourne last week, and the the sort of call out on the Powerbanks
Oh yeah,
is in force
Powerbanks.
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're voicing it over. Um, as you come on the plane and you're sort of seated and things like that. So yeah, just probably easier to make sure you don't travel with it.
Yeah, just not have one.
Just not have one. Yeah.
28 million people have flown, in the last few weeks, and 5 power banks have caught on fire. So it's best that we all just.
Right.
Yeah, no, good point. Good point. Hey, mate, also don't let frequent flyer points get you down. You should have a plan for them.
Yes.
I think if you're not consolidating to one or two preferred providers, it's probably time to start thinking about those and also have a way to use them. And there are also credit cards which allow you to disperse to multiple providers. So I think
Don't let them rot. It's free flights going astray. Yep.
And as you know, the points to take a flight does go up. There is inflation. It's not common. But it did happen this year. So, if it were to happen again in the next 1 to 2 years, those points that are in your account are slightly less valuable. So jump all over it. Or in fact, there was one massive devaluation with the Amex conversion to some of the big players. Australia's domestic carriers weren't affected, but they will be next time. So yeah, have a think about that.
And I think it's got to happen too, right? Because the points just get stockpiled with Amex. So they just kind of keep.
Yeah, plan a trip and enjoy them. Yeah, you've earned them. Hey, listener feedback. A few episodes ago, we talked about data blockers, and the guy who makes them is actually listening and wrote in with an offer for BCC listeners. Yeah,
nice. So
it was episode 27. We were discussing how they worked, and they heard it, and so they've offered the first 10 listeners who head over to securitybase.com.au, use BCC 15 off, and they'll get 15% off their entire purchase. Now, that is actually the data blocker that I use, and there's no other incentive other than the listeners to get something going. We're not in that sponsorship phase of the podcast as yet. It was just a genuine offer from a listener who has that. So check it out, securitybase.com.au. We'll drop those codes into the show notes again. Hey, I want to talk to you about speaking of being safe and secure. When my girls turned 18, they had a small share portfolio which we held as trustees for them. And it rolled into their name. Have a listen to this. Part of the setup process was that the company would share multi-factor authentication. Now, this is kids just turning 18, so they're fully in the Gen Z millennial, sort of playbook. The multi-factor authentication code was posted to them in the mail.
What?
Like, exactly.
What? So how does it even work? So here's your code. Go to a website, type this in, and we'll believe that you're you.
It was posted to them. I'm like,
along with instructions
surely,
on how to use,
on how to use
presumably.
it.
Oh, that is crazy.
So I'm like, what is
Oh,
going on? Like, with all the digital prowess that we have, they've resorted to mailing out
that's how you're going to go.
an
Oh,
MFO. So that's true multi-factor authentication. We're using digital on one hand and analog on another one. So if you got any feedback like that, guys, leave a comment, send us a text. Join the Inner Sanctum, there's a fair bit of fun happening in there. We've been rated in the top 5 in a few people's Spotify playlists. So you know how Spotify do that rap. And tell you what you look forward to. A few people have sent through images of the fact that Bravo Charlie Club was in their top 5, including the number 1 position for one listener. And full disclosure, it wasn't me. So, in fact, Bravo Charlie Club wasn't even my number 1 Spotify position. I think it's on minutes, so we're holding ourselves back by only doing a 12.5 minutes.
Those long play guys. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Richard, conundrum of the week, mate. If something is neither underwhelming or overwhelming, what is it? Are you just whelmed?
You are just whelmed. I think that's the only logical middle ground between under and over, isn't it? I think it's like there's an under one and there's an over one. Or is the middle of the road just nothing because it's not under or over. It's just
very average.
It's neutral. You're just middle. I don't know. Whelmed. I'm going to use it. I'm whelmed.
You're whelmed.
I'm whelmed by that.
How are you going, Richard?
Whelmed. I'm whelmed.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Is it like that? No, it doesn't work.
Look, underwhelmed, overwhelmed. It's like when it's like your ability to capture or process information. Are you underwhelmed? It's didn't deliver. Overwhelmed. It's too intense. Too much.
I think this has got back of the knee vibes for me.
I love it.
There's not a medical term for the back of the knee. It's like they've just said it's just nothing. We're not naming it. So I reckon the space between underwhelmed and overwhelmed is you just don't name it. It's not
like a Bermuda Triangle. It's just like
We're not doing it. We're leaving it alone. Hey, that's it, Richard. Listeners have been BC Cinema Week. In next week's show, we're going to ask, what's the weirdest thing that you've ever seen for sale? See you next week. Bravo Charlie Club out.
And that's the pod.